Good morning to all. I hope all are safe at home. Welcome again to Google Classroom of Sri Kogulam Public School Guruvayur. I am Revati, your English teacher. Now let's discuss the second part of the story.
The queen was astonished. She asked, "What do you mean?" But the man was gone. The queen's adviser said, "Do not bother yourself about what he said, Your Majesty." But the queen had an idea. "Send everyone home," pointing to the people still waiting in line. "I must prepare for a trip." The adviser was surprised. "A trip? Where to?" he asked. The queen smiled and said, "Elsewhere." All arrangements were made. The queen was so excited that she wore her best dress and her crown for the journey. The crowd cheered as the royal carriage moved out of the palace gates. The queen was not sure what she was seeking or where to find it. But as her carriage rounded a hill, she looked back at the palace. The setting sun sparkled between the white towers. The scene looked like something out of a storybook. "Why have I never seen my home this way before?" she wondered. The queen spent weeks traveling. She saw beauty everywhere, in the birds flying back to their nests, in a newly born calf, in the twinkling stars. One day, when the queen was sailing in a lake, she realized that she felt peaceful for the first time in many years. Suddenly she understood. With all her might, she broke off a piece of her crown. She tossed the piece into the lake and watched it slowly sink. "I am ready to return home," she announced. As she journeyed back, the queen left a piece of her crown at the foot of an old tree. She placed a piece at the bottom of a green valley and the top of a snow-capped mountain. She dropped a piece in a stream. She tied a piece onto the mane of a pony. Little by little, the queen's crown got smaller and smaller until nothing was left. She had found the most beautiful thing. It was the world.
Yesterday we were discussed the first part of the story. Now let's discuss the second part of the story. We wind up the story with the queen was very disappointed to saw the same painting, drawing, animals and so on. And a bearded man came and gave her hope and said that the most beautiful thing cannot be brought to her. You must go to it. That means you must go and find it. And after the queen questioned him further, the bearded man was disappeared. And the queen advisor told her to ignore what the bearded man said. But the queen decided to go for a trip. All the arrangements were made. She wore her best dress for the journey and also she wore her crown. She was very excited to go and search the most beautiful thing in the world, but she did not know where to find it. When she looked back at her palace, she realized that how beautiful her palace, because she never saw his palace in this way before. And she continued her journey. She saw beauty everywhere in nature, such as a newly born calf, birds flying back to their nest, and twinkling stars and much more. She saw beauty in everything. One day, she was sailing in a lake. She felt peaceful for the first time in many years, and she understood that what was the happiness actually. Then she broke off her crown and threw into a lake. Then she decided to go back to her palace. On her way back, she broke off her crown and threw into in different places. Where did she left her piece of crown? She left a piece of crown in
Root of an old tree and bottom of a green valley.
then top of a snow-capped mountain and in stream and mane of a pony. What is the mean by mane of a pony? Mane of a pony means that hair, the hair that grows from top of the neck of a horse. Okay? Little by little, her crown became smaller and smaller until nothing was left. At last, the queen realized that the world was the most beautiful thing in the world. The world was the most beautiful thing in the world. I hope all of you understood the content of the story. Today also we discuss some new words and meaning from the second part of the story. Okay?
Okay, the first word, astonished. Astonished means surprised. Astonished means surprised. Second word, seeking. Seeking means looking for. Seeking means looking for. The last one, with all her might. With all her might means using all her strength. One more meaning is there. It is not a word, it's a sentence. The scene looked like something out of a storybook. The scene looked like something out of a storybook. That means it looked as pretty as a picture in a storybook. It looked as pretty as a picture in a storybook.
All of you understood the story clearly. I have attached new words and meaning from the second part of the story. We will discuss the all new words and meaning in the next class. That's all for today. Let's conclude today's section. See you in the next class.